are you looking up tonight? Mulling under the moonlight. Never thought to let it go. Soul searching out of your window. Daylights, never sleep unless your head's by mine. Holding on to what we call divine. Do you think we're running out of time? Too late to stay, too dark for you to head home. Lay here with me, we'll watch another episode. Don't say goodnight. Stay by my side. Daylight rushes in over your emerald eyes. Guess that means that we're all out of time. Like a dream, you only come out at night. Am I crazy? Watch the sun as it's fading. Can't believe I'm waiting around on you. So complicated. I thought that you would leave it, yet here we are under the moon. Too late to stay, too dark for you to head home. Lay here with me, we'll watch another episode. Don't say goodnight. Stay by my side. Too late to stay, too dark for you to head home. Lay here with me, we'll watch another episode. Don't say goodnight. Stay by my side. Too late to stay, too dark for you to head home. Lay here with me, we'll watch another episode. Don't say goodnight. Stay by my side.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another World Cup watch along. It's the USA against Australia, the battle of the former English British colonies. How are we all doing today? Welcome. Hopefully we are all doing very, very well. Yes, so we've done the whole match week 1 of group stage games. We're now in game week 2, match week 2, whatever, of the group games. So the groups are now taking shape. They're taking shape. We're going to hopefully see who are the haves and the have-nots. Ordinarily, I wouldn't have thought this would be that much of a challenging game for the US against Australia, but in fairness, Australia did beat Turkey, and they ended up beating them 2-0. So do Australia have something for the US today? Potentially. I would still expect the US to win, but you never know. If you're watching on the YouTube, leave a like on the video because it's free and it helps support the channel. Don't worry at all, Jack. You're all good. How is everyone doing, though? Hello to you, Brooks. Hello to you, Ivan. Ryan says the game's going to be a banger. I hope so, matey. KG says USA, baby. Hello to you, Naveen. Hello, Just a Guy. No LeBron. Yeah, I know Pulisic is out injured, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, no LeBron. Not even on the bench. He's unavailable, which is a big blow for the US, of course. But they've still got some very tidy players in their attack. And with Balogun up front, they have enough firepower, don't they? Calf injury, there you go. He's hurt his baby cow. They have enough firepower up top to cause Australia enough problems. I don't think I've got the right program on. Is it BBC channel? Sorry. Yeah, it's BBC, not ITV. I had it set to the wrong one. There we go. Thank you, Nintendo. Yes, there wasn't a touchline talk earlier today because I was out with the fam and Nana Nobbins for her actual birthday day, and it's her party tomorrow afternoon. So I'll be going to that, and that'll be a lovely time. And then I'm going out with my little friends. We're going to go to Nell's, which is a pizza place in Manchester, in case you don't know. And it's going to be delicious. It's going to be great fun. We might go for drinks after. Not sure. It's not set in stone. We haven't actually booked any restaurants or any bars after. We're We're gonna be free like birds, like the American eagle, like the bald eagle. You gonna steal the Declaration of Independence? Oh my god, just like Nicolas Cage in National Treasure. That's a great film, by the way. If you're not seeing it, would recommend giving it a watch. It's fun. It's very, very fun. If you like puzzle films and, you know, like quests where you got to go, like, you got to figure out one puzzle and then go to another and go to another, it's very interesting and fun. These are our children. Yeah, exactly, Jack. Exactly. Fight and win. Love that from you, KJ. Yes, what are your predictions for the match? I'm going to say the US to win. And I'm going to go... Will they concede? Will Australia score? Oh, they scored 2 against... They scored 2 against Turkey, didn't they? Now, I'm going to go clean sheet. I'll go 2-0 to the US is what I'm going to predict. But your guys' score predictions, get them in the live chat. Hello to you, Elia. How are you? Rah. Hello to you, Football Fanatic. Anderson's confirmed. Deal, let's go. Who's confirmed that? I mean, it is confirmed unofficially, but like, who's actually like confirmed that? Who's what source is that? I've not been on Twitter in a couple hours, so I it must have happened recently. But we know it's going to happen. We know it's going to happen, whether it's confirmed today or not. So that'll be a thing. That'll be a thing, and there will of course be an analysis video on the channel. Probably some point late next week, I would predict, around that time. Maybe the week after, if I want to make it even longer. But I might try to make this one a little bit shorter than my previous ones. So it might end up being like a slightly shorter video, maybe more so like the 10-minute mark rather than the 20-minute mark. We'll see, though. We'll see. We'll see what we see. So we are cheering for the Aussies, says just a guy. I want Australia to do well. You guys know me, I hate watching the USA, but I'm sure that the US will be fine. I think that they'll be fine out of their groups. I think they'll be fine after the first knockout game, and it will be when they come up against like a competent team that I think that they will get knocked out. So I can't remember. I think I predicted them to get to the quarterfinals. So I'm going to predict them to get to the quarterfinals and then get knocked out from there. Or was it the round of 16? I actually can't remember how kind their route was. Well, it depends because lots of games aren't going how I thought they were going to go, to be fair. This is the soccer derby. Brilliant. Yeah, both are really good, aren't they, Brooks, for shoresies? I think I prefer Nels. I do like the hot honey. The hot honey pizza is it's yeah with pepperoni and honey. I do like honey on a pizza. I know it's weird to some, but I quite like the difference between the sweet and the heat. I would like Australia to win, but I would just like a good game as well. I love hot honey, Jack. I really like it. I tell you what, I also love like chorizo and honey. That's also gorgeous. Halloumi and honey. I do like honey. I do like it. 2-1 Australia. Love that from you, True Citizen. 3-1 to the Stars and Bars. I've never heard it called that before. That's great. 2-0 to the real Socceroos, says KJ. Brilliant. The US haven't kept a clean sheet in 9 matches. A 3-1 to the US. That's a great prediction, Ryan. Love that from you. Hello, Swagmaster. Hopefully Australia wins. As a Canadian, I have a lot more to say on the absolute belt to ass I witnessed yesterday. Yeah, that was against Qatar, right? I got that right. It was Qatar, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, Qatar, they are objectively the worst footballing hosts in World Cup history. So it does not surprise me that they got absolutely trounced. I'm amazed they got a point against Switzerland. I mean, I watched like the highlights from that game, and it was insane that they were able to get anything from that match. So I expect Bosnia to beat them as well. Maybe not batter them to that degree, but maybe like a 2-0 to Bosnia and Herzegovina, something like that. Something like that. We are going to help the boys to score a touchdown with a round object in their Nintendo. What is this? I'm going to shove it in their fucking goal hole. The Kangaroos will put the Eagles in their pockets. Love that. What's the official price? Well, I don't think... Someone said earlier that it's been officially confirmed, but then I wasn't given a source, so I don't think it has been officially confirmed, but it's going to be like, you know, around the 125 mark, I would imagine if they like rejected, did they reject 120? So you'd assume that it's going to be around like 125-ish, or maybe 120 just in a differently structured package. We will see. But yeah, like it's one of those signings that's basically been guaranteed to happen 2 weeks ago. Essentially, we're just waiting for the final thing to be confirmed. So it's chill. It will happen. It was like in the summer when it was like non-stop. Oh my god, when are we going to sign these 3 players? When are we going to sign these 3 players? Oh my god, we're never going to sign them. And then we ended up signing them all. It was like Nori, it was Shirky, it was Ryan. It's like, it'll happen. It's the same with the Sanderson one. It just will happen. It's not going to be a problem. Just so don't you worry, guys. It'll be a thing. No idea, to be honest, project. But again, another one that will happen. And so I don't care about the fact that it's taking a long time. It will happen, so it's not a problem. Don't you worry, child. Australia are my second team this World Cup. That's interesting. Why? Why is that true, citizen? Why Australia of all teams? Yeah, I did, but I think I didn't I have... I think I had the US to finish second, though, didn't I? Didn't I have Turkey to finish first? I'd have to check that. I'll have to check that. I can't remember. I'm gonna go revisit my my World Cup predictions. Big up to you, Jack, for using your Prime on me. Love that from you.
Welcome back, JJVK1. You're on a 0-month streak.
You're on a 0-month streak. That's crazy. Oh, and your random footballer. Oh, it's Marcelo. Marcelo, not a bad pull at all. Excellent work. Right, what did I say for the US? Yeah, I predicted the US to finish second because I predicted Turkey to finish first. That's not going to happen now, is it? So I have no idea what's going to happen now because it looks like the US are actually going to top their group. It's all kicking off. I believe that we will win. GTA pre-orders announced before Maresca, brilliant. Qatar for Aggressor, stinky boy hours. See, I'm not the biggest fan of chicken on pizza. I'll eat it, obviously, but I would never order it in a restaurant. I'd always go for a pepperoni situation. Wouldn't ever really opt for chicken. Oh, I don't know why. Just don't tend to go for it. Just don't find it as interesting, maybe. It's not bad though. Of course, I would like it, but not the sort of meat that I'm after, you know. First World Cup hosts to lose their opening match. Yeah, exactly. Absolute horror show. Absolute horror show. You know, Pulisic, yeah, I know, Dom, it's outrageous. Again, still a lot of good players though for the US. I think Jack said it's like one of the best US squads ever, and yeah, I mean they've got some players in like top teams in Europe. Balogun plays for Monaco. They've got a couple of PSV players. They've got a Juventus player. They've got a Bournemouth player, Leverkusen player, a few players, other players from the Premier League, like Fulham, Crystal Palace. Their goalkeeper plays for New York City. Big up to them. Part of the Manchester City football group. So yeah, so it's very strong in respect of like the... And Pulisic, he plays for AC Milan, right? So it's a very strong squad in respect to the representation across Europe's top 5 leagues. Now, are they like all elite players? No, but it still looks like a good collection of players. Still a good collection. Yeah, can you imagine, Ryan? W to you, Daniel. How you doing? Hello to you, RC. Thank you, Jack, for using your Prime on me. Excellent work, Toby. Love that from you. Oh yeah, you got Daniel Lever that one time. That was so funny. The US versus England on the 4th of July will be box office. Are there any matches on the 4th of July? Because that's when the knockouts are, right? Let's have a look. Oh no, yeah, there are lots of games on the 4th of July, to be fair. 1K. So if the US top their group, what group are they in? I've already forgot. I forget the numbers, man. The US are in Group D. Is there a world where they could be playing on the 4th of July? Not really. They'd have to finish 3rd. And that's not going to happen, is it? What a shame. What a shame. That would be quite poetic if they were able to do that. It looks like not. No, it looks like they were playing on the 2nd of July if they top their group. And they'll be playing at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. in the round of 32 if that does indeed happen. I saw that the fixtures were like revealed today, but I've not actually looked at said fixtures. Who is Bournemouth's first game? Let me know. I saw, as I say, I saw the fact that they were revealed, but I never really pay attention to fixtures. Oh, is it us? Ah, cool. Fairs. Get Bournemouth out of the way because they're a good team. Oh my god, yeah. I watched that video because I don't think we watched it on stream. I think I ended the stream. I watched that video after the England fans singing Wonderwall to the players, and I got quite emotional, to be honest, watching that. And I know it's only the first game of the group stages, but it just felt very strong. It felt very real as well. I think that the fans really appreciated. It's something that we said on the stream, wasn't it? How exciting the game was. Then that's the most exciting England game that I've seen at a tournament since I literally can't even remember when it was like that exciting, relative to the quality of the opponent as well. I can't actually remember, so mad. It's actually coming home, guys. It's actually happening. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. McKennie's underrated. Yeah, Chris Richards is a good player. He is a good player. Again, yeah, the US have a lot of good players. Good players. For sure is. There's more players on the US team in the top 5 leagues than Brazil. Really, Don? That's crazy. And Poch is a good manager. That also helps. That does also help. Bloody Zach Steffen, yeah. Not seeing them, to be honest, Project. Not seeing them yet. Natanda supporting the US. There you go. What, Bournemouth are playing the US? That's crazy. Oh, wow, an early Manchester derby. Okay, fair enough. Mexico first to qualify. Oh, did they qualify? Oh, of course, they beat South Korea. Again, I don't think I predicted that either. I think I predicted South Korea to top the group. So that's not happened either, has it? Unless Mexico lose and then South Korea batter South Africa, which could happen. Seems unlikely, though. Trump would host it in front of the White House if it was possible. Oh, God. What a dickhead, man. Big up to the Scots. We love that. Hello to you, Kante. Hello, Master. Which midfield do you think makes way this summer? Seeing all of them are transfer links. Reinders, Nico Kova, Rodri. Well, we don't know if any of them will leave, in fairness, yet. Nico seems the most likely to leave because he's not happy with minutes, and if Anderson's coming in, then I don't really see where Nico ends up playing outside of being a squad option, and I don't think he's happy being a squad option. So I think that maybe he's the one most likely to go, potentially, because right now he's Rodri's understudy, and we've not seen him play his Nate enough in a City shirt, even though I still think he can do it. It's a weird one, though. I think that he'll want to be a more consistent starter somewhere, which is fair enough. Which is fairs. USA. He's just dog shit. That's what happened to him. Brings on Burnham winning midfield. Yeah, it's not surprising. I guess what's relatively interesting is the massive majority that he got. Because I think that Starmer was going to stay if it was a close election. It's a close result, sorry. But because it's a mental battering, I think that there's probably going to be a leadership challenge. So that's one to keep an eye on for Shawsies. Very, very happy. It's definitely overpriced, but I don't really care. It is what it is. It is what it is. You pay a premium for an English player, first of all, for that because they're homegrown. You pay a premium for a Forest player because their owner is a strong negotiator. And everyone knows that he's the exact profile that City needs. And we've had the conversation before about how if you want a transformative central midfielder in the Premier League, Enzo, Rice, Caicedo, they're all over 100 million anyway. And those are all in 2023, I believe. So it's an overpay in relative in a vacuum. There's no doubt about it. Don't really care because City have that money to spend anyway. So if it's like a 20 million or 30 million pound overpay, it's like whatever. You just get the player. Just get the player because it's a position we've been fucking up for 3 years now. And I know we keep saying it or keep wanting to say it anyway, but now I do really think that we've actually got the proper partner for Rodri. I wanted it to be Bruno G a couple years ago. Obviously, that didn't happen. Time has now moved on. Makes sense to go for someone a lot younger. And that's the thing, guys. Anderson's 23 years old. So he's got like a decade at the highest level, potentially. I don't think that a player like Bruno Guimaraes is in their final form, aren't they? Whereas in Anderson, they've got a long way to go before they get into their final form. So he's already an excellent player. Here's a stat, guys, because I was doing some research for my video. Where is it? Damn it! I didn't save the photo. Fuck. Can I find it? I think it was just like an Opta tweet or something. I'm gonna see if I can find it now. Now I've said it, so I need to find it. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I think it was an Opta one anyway. It was like against all other. Yeah, here we go. So against all other Premier League midfielders, he's got the most touches, most possession /ball recoveries. He's won the most fouls. He's won the most duels. He's completed the most line-breaking passes, and he's completed the most passes generally. Now, those aren't per 90 stats. They are just overall, and Anderson has played, I think, like 98% of Forest's minutes this season, so I don't know what the per 90 is, but that's just ridiculous, isn't it? So he's like the definition of an all-action, all-round, complete midfielder, whatever you want to say. The areas that I would like to see him improve mainly is the goal scoring, definitely, and just like the direct goal creation also. Like he's very good with passing, there's no doubt about it, but that is the next step. And the good news is that he's only younger. Like if we want to compare, if he's the Gundogan replacement, Gundogan wasn't this out and out goal scorer when he came to City initially, was he? It wasn't until like a few years at City where he turned into that player. So I would like Anderson to add that string to his bow. And then I think you are so more final third work, and then you are looking at like the complete archetypal number 8 who can do like a bit of everything and do it very, very well. So yeah, very happy with the deal. Makes a lot of sense. And again, he's homegrown. And so like last season or last summer, sorry, when I kept saying, guys, we've got a bit of a homegrown problem. We're probably going to have to sign like our next 3 or 4 signings are probably going to have to be homegrown players. And everyone was like, Nobbins, shut up, don't worry about it. Look what's happened, yeah? We did do it. Yeah? So it was all those streams talking about the homegrown situation were correct. They were correct, yeah? And so it has come to pass. I don't know the words. Is it Oh Sing? Oh Say Can You Sing? Oh Say Can You Sing? It is a very good national anthem. Like that, the tune is very uplifting and vibey. Yeah, exactly. Especially when it's Premier League to Premier League. Especially when it's that to that. No, I've not heard of that, Dom. It's probably fake Twitter news. To be honest with you, there's a lot of fake news on Twitter. yeah, that too. And also, I'm not saying that he will be as transformative as Rice, or maybe he'll be more transformative, but you very rarely hear people talk about Declan Rice's price tag nowadays, do you? Very rarely happens. Because he's obviously worked out. So, it's one of those. If he fails, and I don't think he will, but if he did, why are there helicopters? Then you'd go, oh, overpriced, flop, but I think that he'll just be absolutely fine and people will stop talking about it after like a couple of weeks. That makes sense, Austin, to be fair. How you doing, mate? Yeah, we'll make it happen, Dom. Don't you worry, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Yeah, all round, I agree. He's good at crossing, no, indeed. I do not know. I don't know, to be honest, mate. We are 4 minutes away from kickoff here, though. And it's all about to kick off. I was going to make a member-only video, wasn't I? But I guess there's no point if he's going to go to Inter. I just know he was half-linked with us at one point. Maybe I'll do it anyway. Because you never know. Deals can collapse. People can get sniped. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of Tonali. I think that he's a good player. And that's where it ends for me. I think he's a good player, but I think he's quite limited in other areas. Oh, say, can you see? It's BBC, True Citizen, BBC. BBC. They do have the helis out. What the hell? Come on, guys. I thought you signed the Treaty of Versailles to say that you lost that war against Iran. This Donald Trump guy's such a moron. Like, bro actually went to Versailles to sign a war agreement. Like, do you reckon he even knows what the significance of that is? He probably doesn't, does he? Fucking half-wit. Would I watch House of the Dragons Season 3? I like, what? I got partway through Season 1 and then I got bored, to be honest with you, so I'm not interested in House of the Dragon. It's like putting Nunes right wing, not sure about that. Oh, come on now. Look at this. It was a kilometre. England's the worst country for units of measurement, unfortunately. Because we use a weird hybrid system where we have both imperial and metric. So it's like, it's arguably the worst nation for it, because we really should be using metric because it's clear by a fair margin, but we still use things like, 5'9" and miles an hour and all that sort of stuff. So it's and like teaspoons and tablespoons. We've not quite fully done it. We haven't. I don't know if we ever will, to be honest. So unfortunately, we have that. But then we also use like centimeters on our rulers and that sort of thing. So it's a weird one. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what the historical situation is there. It looks like Australia are playing a back five. So yeah, metric's such a stinky system, man. I would like it if we just went... Sorry, Imperial's such a stinky system, my bad. Metric is the good one, isn't it? Metric is measurable. That's the way that I need to try to remember it. Metric is measurable. Yeah, exactly, Tristan, exactly. Right. We're a few minutes away from kickoff. Here we go. Here is Balogun. It's kicking off here, lads. Do Australia have any hope? Probably not. Stranger things have happened. Come on. No ice cream snap. Had all my calories. And we're kicking off. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on now. That's just water, I'm afraid. The shop is coming tonight. I'm only drinking water because there's no Pepsi Max, no caffeine in the house. So I'm forced to drink this outrageous liquid, which is absolutely fine because it's water and water's nice. So that's a thing. But I've got 5 bottles arriving tonight because the shop is arriving tonight. So after this stream, you better believe I'll be getting myself a Pepsi Max. Oh, Richards has overran it here, and Australia in the US box, and they have a shot immediately. I thought he could have tried to find a cross there, but an early sight of goal for Australia within 40 seconds. Oh, never mind. It wasn't even Richards necessarily. It was the ball played into him was really bad. Not sure the cross was on. The shot was on there, to be fair. But there we go. Early sight at goal. I do not. I don't really. Speaking of the US, this is apparently a massive thing in the US, isn't it? You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure in the US it's very, very common to drink bottled water, like it's just the standard. You don't really drink it out of your faucet, the tap. I don't really get that. You got a perfectly good tap there. I don't know what the water quality is like in the US though. Is it because the water quality is not as good? Because in this country you can just drink. I mean, unless you're in London, you can just drink from the tap and it's really, really nice. Or if you want to go extra, like I have, you can use a filter as well. Is that all it is? If someone from the US can let me know, can you drink from your... I feel like you can drink from your taps. I know there are like some countries where... Well, there's many. I feel like whenever I go on holiday, they say don't drink from the taps. Might be the water quality. Depends where in the country you are from. But I do feel like bottled water is far more common in the US. I mean, I'm not saying it's uncommon in this country, but generally speaking, I don't know what the survey evidence says, but certainly in my experience, bottled water is not that common in relative terms. It's more so either it's just a tap, and if you're taking like a bottle to work, you just put it in like a refillable thing. There's no point in buying bottled water. It's just a waste of money because there's water from the tap. And that's not free because you've got to pay a water bill, but in relative terms, it's free. And again, if you're concerned about that, just like use a filter. Use a Brita filter. To make it taste even cleaner. It's a goal kick! Favorite squash flavour, something like orangey. Something to do with orange, I reckon. Like orange and pineapple, that vibe. New York City is the best tap water. I know that in this country, there's a difference between soft and hard. So I think like the water is softer up north, I believe, and it's harder down south. Something like that. So in like some southern dishwashers, you have to add in a thing. I can't remember what it's called. You got to do something to soften the water, or it ruins your dishes. Something like that. Yeah, it's not good for your skin either. So people put filters on their showers. Nah, it's not rinse aid, because we use that as well in the north. No, it's something else. Can't remember what it is though. I think it's just water softener. I think that's what it's called. I think you need that in London, for example. I think it's very hard in London. Okay, I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure that you can put a water softener in your dishwasher. There's a compartment for it in ours, but you don't need it. Question will be, how will the US manipulate Australia's block and get them to come out? Australia are going to be happy chilling in their mid-block. But do they have the quality to keep it up for 90 minutes? That's the question. Yeah, US back 3 in possession. Robinson doing his Fulham thing where he pushes up and plays as a left winger. The USA are deploying a false winger system. In India, there's a submersible pump in every household. The water's fresh. That's class. Oh, good ball in by the US, and it's half cleared by Australia. Put back in by Robinson. No, it was a foul. That's cool. So that helps keep it clean when you get it. That's good. It is a varied geography. I still think that you can have water from the tap though, more so than the bottled water. That was my point. I think the US have a bit too much bottled water. From my understanding anyway. Just have it from the tap, fam. Unless you can't for safety reasons. And or get a filter. You know? Save money. Save the environment. Have less one-use plastics. You know what I mean? Hello, Tyler. USA. You gotta say USA or the chant doesn't count. Otherwise, it just looks like us. You gotta say USA. Oh, again, the ball into Richards wasn't ideal. He couldn't control it. He's won it back, though. Excellent defending by the Crystal Palace man. Oh, that's where they're dangerous on the counter-attack. Australia did really well to win it back. Potentially, really good defending that by Australia. Sorry, by the US. It's been a bit bitty so far. It's been a bit bitty. Drink petroleum, hello? What's going on? They have a water filter in India and it gets filled in the morning every day. That's sick. Who decided football would be played with 11 men? It's a good question. I don't think it's ever been confirmed. I think like in the original rules of the game, there's not really an explanation. It just says 11 players. I think. Not 100% on that. Tyler, that's outrageous. I come from a land down under. Go and plunder. Stuff like that. You better run, you better take cover. Oh, I thought it was going to be oh, good defending there. By Adams, he got fouled. Good protecting of the ball. Aaron Kunda on the bench is a smart thing. People aren't getting that. Tell me more. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Village? As our resident expert. I've not true citizen, no. Don't know what that means, I'll be honest. He's an off-ball liability. Interesting. Yeah, if it's polluted, then fair play. You obviously can't drink that. That wouldn't be wise. Because he's a super sub, understood. I've watched him for his whole season. He can't defend for shit. Australia need a point to go through. Fairs. What is he? What is he, Village? Is he like an attack-minded midfielder then? Is he like a traditional number 10? Like, what is he? Oh. The US are probing. Here we go, creating some space. Oh, that's a nice bit of combination play. Excellent block. Really nice move, though, by the US and Australia. We're only 10 minutes in. They're on the ropes a bit here. Oh, he's a winger. Oh, okay. Fair. I thought it was a central player. It did, RC, yes. It did, yeah. The rules looked very, very different back in day. I judge the ones where the water isn't polluted. If you can drink it from your tap and you're driving to the supermarket or the grocery store, sorry, to bring in like liters and liters and liters of bottled water, then I am judging you, to be honest. I'm for real judging you. Oh, again, good combination play just outside the Australian box. It's so deep here, Australia. What can the US do? How can they manipulate? Lots of nice triangles taking place. Oh, who's that number 2? Dest popping up on the right side there. Not quite able to control it. What a shame. Yeah, that's good. Refillable is the way to go, isn't it? The way to go. Nabito, very, very happy. Very, very happy if it gets extended, honestly. But yeah, the US have looked good. There's no doubt. And I do think they could be a little bit of a threat against, like, the really good teams. Oh, and because I was going to say because of their pace, and we're seeing it here, and it's in the back of the net from the USA. I was just about to say how their pace is going to be a massive issue for maybe even some of the better teams. And it might well be an own goal. But there we go. There was just a burst of acceleration down the left side. And immediately, Australia got shafted. Only 10 minutes in. And the US are on course to top the group. It might, as I say, it might have been an own goal. What a shame. Yeah, it was a very good run. And there we go. Yeah, so US baiting them to come out. They just play one ball in behind. Very, very quick. Way too quick. And yeah, it's actually really... It's actually fucking garbage from the defender, I'll be honest. I know that's not the easiest. I know it's not the easiest situation to be in. But I don't know, man. I think you should be doing a bit better there, I'll be honest. He can't sort his feet out quickly enough, unfortunately. His brain did a fart, and his left foot got stuck. And then he couldn't clear it with his right, and then it ended up going in off the left. Yeah, great finish. The way he planted that left foot was unbelievable. Oh, dear. Well, now Australia have to score a goal. And that's what I was trying to say before the goal was scored. When it comes to a counter-attacking situation, the US are going to be pretty naughty. Oh my gosh. Oh, I actually thought that was in, you know. That would have been a really good attack by Australia. Deary me. First time effort with the outside of the foot. You aren't Cahill, mate. Chill out. Love the idea. Unfortunately, nowhere near, though. Yeah, that's good. Bottle refillers are very good. Own goals top scorer at the World Cup, are they? Are they really? Not Gary Cahill, Tim Cahill. I trust the Aussies to come back from down under. I don't know if I do. I think they got quite fortunate to concede. To not concede, sorry. Oh, it's a terrible ball. And the US get it quickly. Look at how quickly they attack. And it's a corner. Yeah, someone should sign up this own goal guy, honestly. Free my boy Echeverry. I mean, he needs to free himself, to be honest. He made a bad decision last season. He basically wasted a season of his career, unfortunately. If this is 1-0 at halftime, I'll believe in Australia. My gosh, Richards is so tall. He's got the best haircut as well. I love an afro. It's my favourite. Yeah, I don't get that at all. I can't remember why, but I was watching my Echeverry video, or a part of it, because I wanted to fact check myself on something. I can't remember what the exact context of it. But I got a bit of a jump scare. Oh, ball in. Oh! And somehow it was blocked. Handball. Oh, what a shame. McKennie, I thought I was going to twat that in. McKennie's hair is interesting. I can't remember what it was, Jack. But... Oh, it does then hit McKennie's hand. Yeah, fair play. And I got a bit of a jump scare. Because that was basically before I lost all the fat that I've lost. And I didn't think I was, like, you know, overweight. And I wasn't, like, overweight at that time or anything, by any means. But the difference is pretty insane in the face, which is mental. So if you want a jump scare... I mean, I guess go watch any of my videos from last year. Like, specifically, the Echeverry one is the one I'm referring to. It's very bizarre. No, I don't... True citizen, what? I don't even dislike Echeverry. I just had to make it clear that he's not ready. You know what I mean? It's a good point, Village. In fairness, you're not wrong. In fairness, you're not wrong. Yeah, easy foul. There's Pochettino wanting to get involved. That's a pretty good pull by the US to get Poch as your manager. Love that from you, Myth. Love that from you. Just like interesting to like track your progress and see the difference, because it's such a gradual thing you don't notice until it happens. I see, mate. I haven't got the minerals to get that sort of hairstyle.
69. You're on a 9-month streak.
Thank you so much, Nebs, for using your prime on me. Your random football. It's a great pull. It's Ashley Cole. Excellent work. Village, why haven't you become a sub, mate? I see you betting every single day. You can afford it. Little fraud. What? Right, shut up, true citizen. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, Jack, we're having a left-back session here. How much is a sub, Village? It's £5. You are definitely spending more than that on gambling. Don't lie to me. Well, there you go. Pass some of those winnings on. Get a sub. Stop crying about it. And then you don't get ads as well. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. The US is battering the exiled Englishmen. Well, we've got a free kick here for the US. No one's picking up. Whoever that was, it's kicked over. What a shame. It's nothing. Mbappe, you okay, mate? Not good enough, Village. Pass the winnings on. Oh, Australia have given the ball away again. Oh. That's cleared. I don't think we're going to get that, unfortunately, Myth. They may well end up going on opposite sides of the draw. Wow, Village, that's crazy. The only loaned out City players I know are Elaine, Simpson, Poozy, and Fooney. Yeah, I'm sure there's even more, aren't there? I mean, technically, Akanji is on loan, right? So that could be a thing. Oh, he kicked it straight at him, trying to force a yellow card. Not going to happen, though, mate. Oh, is he officially been sold? Fairs. Didn't he do quite well with Inter? Like, he won them, helped win them the title. Big up to Akanji. Big up to him. Yeah, what a boy. Oh, and Betty, I thought he was going to be a baller. I used to love the idea of all our, like, you know, academy players and players on loan succeeding one day. Obviously, it didn't happen for nearly all of them. I would have preferred it if Akanji stayed, but I get that he wouldn't have been happy with the game time. Because he wouldn't be starting ahead of, like, any of our main options. I wanted to keep him because I was still, even though he's not the exact right-back profile, obviously, I was just concerned about our right-back options. And he's like an option there, isn't he? Robinson. Interesting haircut. He's a good player. We were linked to Robinson. Oh, he is. You're not wrong. I feel like we were linked to Robinson last season or the season before that when we were, you know, trying to get a left-back in that period where we just didn't have one. Now we have 3 excellent options there, if we so desire. Who's that? Tillman, is that right? Yeah. Dest? Oh. Can you Dest? Oh, Dest has got it back. Never mind. Here we go. Cuts inside. Plays it too. Oh, really well intercepted. But they are hanging on right here, right now. They are hanging on. It's going to be the goalkeeper's punt. That's a throw-in. Need a Balogun shot on target. Okay, understood. True, Nabito. Very, very true. You can't. Oh, they won the second ball there. Nice one. And then they give it away again. Yeah, Australia lacking on some serious quality here. Some serious quality. In respect to the passing, it's not been ideal. Yeah, they had a shot on target within like 40 seconds. But it was a bad angle to do so. They were just like trying to test him early on, I suppose. Oh, they went backwards there, the US. Australia are a very physical side, aren't they? Goodness me. Heskey and Mukasa. We still don't know what's happening with the winger situation. Oh, what a ball that nearly was into Balogun. Oh, my word. He can potentially... oh, that's a terrible Australia doing. You do not have the facilities to play out from the back like this, gentlemen. Stop it. The US are a very high pressing side. That's a good ball in behind Robinson, though. He is quick. He's going to catch up to you. Yeah, they're so fast. I was today years old when I realised Sheffield Wednesday changed their logo. Wait, what? What is it now? Is it not an owl? Balogun running inwards. Was he English once upon a time? Is that right? Have I made that up? I feel like he was. He was. Fairs. What? So does he have an English accent? Or does he have a US accent? He was raised here. Oh, he'll have an English accent then. See, look at that. Even in 2026, we're still infiltrating. Oh, it's actually a decent cross in, you know. It's a corner for Australia. Yeah, Lisa, yeah. What countries would I be eligible for? England. And... I don't know how far back the ancestry can go, but if it's within, like, you know, 3 generations, I'd definitely be fine for Scotland. I don't know about... I don't think... I haven't got any fun, immediate, like, non-British relatives. I do have Irish ancestry, but that's in, like, the... Oh, header. That's from, like, the 19th century or something. So I don't think that counts. That's an interesting collection, RC. That's cool. Oh, McCain did well there. Yeah, nowhere interesting. And fought another corner. Hello, the stuff. How are you? They are, Marvy. They're winning 1-0, and they deserve to be in the lead. Cross in, and it's... Yeah, Australia doing a lot of fouling and shirt holding there. Foul on them. Shut up, Tristan. Shut up. What do I think of Canada? I love Canada. Big up to them. Apart from Tanner, he can hold that. He's on the Nobbins agenda shit list. 3D experience. I can't be bothered scanning it to find out what that is, I'll be honest with you. Australia, yeah. They need to bring Cahill out of retirement, to be honest. Whatever that striker was called, his first name. Ad break time, guys. Yeah, Tanny, sorry, that's the one. What team am I low-key rooting for? Morocco. Norway are the main ones that I would say. Who else am I low-key rooting for? Spain, Belgium. I think that's it. Yeah. Those are the teams where I'd be, like, actively happy if they won games. Not Curacao. Nah, they're just going to get battered every single game. I'm not really interested. Those are the ones, like, second, third teams, whatever you want to say. There's a difference between an underdog story and, like, you're going to lose every single game. So, you know what I mean? Brazil versus Haiti. Opportunities of stat pads. Morocco, that means Morocco are playing Scotland. Oh, come on, Morocco, please. That's at 11 p.m. tonight. Come on, Morocco. Please win. Scotland barely beat fucking Haiti. Surely you can win that one, right? I did see that on Mbappe. That was very, very funny. And they gave him a signed shirt, which was very, very cute. They were, to be fair. They held their own. But is that because Scotland are shit, Jack? That's the follow-up question. Were Haiti decent, or was Scotland just absolute dross? Or both? Yeah, and Unahi. That's the best midfield ever for realsies. I'll be watching a bit of them, but I need to get up early tomorrow because I need to go to the tailor's to go get some trousers that I've had altered. So I don't know. I'm trying to protect my sleep schedule recently, guys, you know? I'm trying to protect my peace. Hello, Quans. Yeah, don't you worry, it'll be fine. We'll be fine with the Maresca situation. All good. Not a problem for me. I don't think that's how trousers work, Village. It's just because I've got stubby short legs because I'm a short king, aren't I? So I just need like the length shortening by I think it's 3/4 of an inch. I think it's taken off the length. I've got the stubbiest legs in the land. But the good news is that the trousers are relatively high waist. So it'll give the illusion of having slightly longer legs. That's how it works, right? 410, that's being generous, Cody. Hello. Height boosters, yeah. When she wears heels, I have to climb a stepladder. Oh, here we go. The pace of Robinson. He can put in a dangerous ball here, and it's absolute garbage. I mean, the Australian player could have just left it, to be honest. Did it actually go out of play? Wow. No, guys, it will not be live streamed. It will not be live streamed. I'll try to get a... No, I'll get a picture of LB and I, though. I can put that onto it. We can look cute in our little suits. How about that? We'll get Elbins at the weddings in suits. Not streaming tomorrow, no, because it's LNobbins' birthday party and I'm going out with my friends. Post-win tactical breakdown, innit? Yeah. Can you imagine? I'll wear a GoPro strapped to my head. LB's a tall guy as well. I think, yeah, he's very tall. He's 6 foot. I don't know what. I don't know exactly. 6'2", 6'3". I didn't invite him. I didn't accidentally invite him. He was on the wedding list. I thought it'd be a cute moment to officially invite him at that time when I was happy. And it was. There's no accidentally about it. As I say, there was a list, and he and his partner were on it. Yeah, I don't know exactly how tall he is. No, I texted him after because I said that. Oh, apparently my chat said that was the thing. He was apparently messing around with that or something. No, he was very happy they got invited. There will be no tactical breakdown of the wedding. Hello. No, Shirky's not on the list. There's no footballer coming to my wedding, guys. None. I mean, if any footballers are watching, then, you know, hit me up. But as of now, no one's invited. Australia, I thought it was a good header back to the goalkeeper, but no, he just cleared out for a corner. Fair enough. Fair enough. Look, if he asks, then maybe, but maybe not. When she walks down the aisle, will it be in a man-to-man presser or zonal press? Oh my god. I don't even know. I guess technically, because you're walking down the aisle with a man, aren't you? Like, generally speaking, as a bride. So I guess it would be man-to-man. Another corner in. Rich is nearly on the end of it. Australia have the chance to clear, and they do. They win a throw. Oh, no, they don't. To the US. Okay, fair play. No, Rodrigo's not invited, funnily enough. I mean, if there's any City players watching who want an invite, you can ask, and I'll have a chat. I'll see if we can. I'll see if we can squeeze you in. Although, I mean, the guest list has been finalised, and the wedding invites have been ordered. So it would have to be a pretty big upset for that to happen. What do you think, Village, mate? Come on. It's so she's just walking around the church hall in circles. Donnarumma, man. Definitely not. Definitely not. This guy. There was a... oh, it was really nice link-up play. That'll be a yellow card, will it? Yeah, naughty, naughty. Someone got like married in New Zealand, and it was like a Hobbit themed or like a Lord of the Rings themed wedding. I think they did it in Hobbiton in New Zealand, and Elijah Woods just turned up. I don't know whether he was just like, I don't know what the exact context was, but I don't think it was planned by the couple. So they were like really happy. Oh, that's a bad foul. Scraped down the calf. Ugh. Yeah, so if he like rocked up to mine, and they were obviously like, oh my god, it's Elijah Wood. If he rocked up to mine expecting the same reception, I'd be saying like, you're invited. Security, can we please throw this man out? Thank you very much. He wasn't on the guest list. He's trying to con himself and get a free meal. Richards is so threatening from the set piece situations, but it is a foul. Karen. It costs a lot of money to have just one day guest, you know. We can't have people wedding crashing, you know. Outrageous. I don't think I recognize any of those people that the camera's on. I don't know if I recognize any of them. There's a lady eating some food there. He's waving. I don't know who those people were, I'll be honest with you. Big up, New Zealand mentioned. Hey, big up to New Zealand. Big up, big up. We love Lord of the Rings. So we've got a string quartet for our ceremony, and I'm definitely gonna get them to perform Concerning Hobbits. If you don't know what that is, that's like the music that plays when we see the Shire in Lord of the Rings, the infamous like. That one, definitely gonna get them to play that. God, the US is so good at second balls. I just gave it away. It's a foul though, fair play. I don't know, Village. I don't know what that means, mate. Compose and LNobbins confirmed. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, I am. Can I come bring Gavardiol as my date? Okay, if you can get confirmation that Gavardiol will be your date, then absolutely you can. Amazing, Village. Absolutely you can. Austin, can you imagine 8 bottles the claim of the bouquet? I cannot play the piano, no. I can play the saxophone and I can play the cello. I was never good at the keyboard. I never got past that. Oh, Dest. Tricky, cheeky little back heel. Unnecessary tech. Gets the crowd going. Hello, Rhyme. Very happy. Very happy it's almost done. Balogun, what you saying, mate? You gonna whip it? You gonna whip it, sir? Robinson. Just backwards. Australia are offering dick all in this game. I must say I'm quite disappointed. An early goal was probably the worst thing for this match. Because I don't think Australia are especially good. I'm still amazed that they beat Turkey, you know. I only saw the highlights of that game. I don't really get how that happened. Balogun's trying to create. He scored all the goals he needs to. Didn't he get 2 against Paraguay? He's chilling. He's chilling. That's fair, Jack. They got a couple of good attacking players. I thought they would have been fine. I thought Gula was alright, but apparently not. Stinky boy hours. Yeah, the US are just peppering them here. Dictating the game at their own pace. I almost definitely wouldn't do anything to get Hakimi at City, especially given the news that came out today. To be honest. That is a no bueno area for me. That is a no bueno. When news came out, he's going to stand trial for rape in France. That's the update. Yeah, I saw that on BBC Sport. I think it was. I knew that there were allegations, but I didn't know how far it had gone. But so yeah, it's gonna go to trial. So there we go. War Village. We don't know exactly. We know he's on trial. We don't know whether he's actually done it. Obviously. Here's Balogun, edge of the box, into Dest. Do we have a whippage? There's so many yellow shirts in the box. And it's cleared. So yeah, it's not really a signing I'm interested in. Wait, the Portuguese fan base hates João Neves. Why, Natando? What's that all about? What's that all about? Exactly, Austin. Like he may well be absolutely innocent. He may well have done absolutely nothing wrong. Of course, you know, there's a world where he did it. There's a world where he didn't do it. But I don't think that we should be signing a player who's going to be standing trial for a sexual offence. That's my hot take. Head injury here. We have a pause in play here. Kufun's better anyway. True. Yeah, that's a nasty one. Tim Ream, did he used to play for Fulham? Or have I made that up? I feel like he used to play for a mid-table Premier League. He did, thank you. Okay, thank God. I thought I made that up then. Thank you guys for confirming. No, he plays for Charlotte FC. Like, when I was just like checking all where the US players played for, I noticed that the goalkeeper and Ream played for an MLS side. And I just saw Ream on the thing with his ponytail. I was like, I recognise that ponytail. I'm sure he used to play for Fulham. Oh, there's the own goal. Stinky. I don't remember that, Ryan. I'll be honest. I do not remember that at all. Bruh. Excellent work, moderators. Was that Jack again? Excellent work, Jack. To be fair, I don't know if anyone else is there today, Jack. So I think it's just you. Big up to you. Love that from you. Pep once said Ream's the best defender he's ever seen. Hello? I don't remember that at all. Yeah, he does play. Yeah, he plays for Charlotte. But he did used to play for the Mighty Cottages. The Mighty Cottages. I do love Craven Cottage. It's one of my favourite stadiums. Very, very fun and cute. Oh, yeah, well, I always have it on, but I usually just do 5 minutes. But yeah, you are right. Like, if it keeps happening, we've got to put it on for like 30 minutes or something. It's a bit mental. Yeah. I'll do that, Jack. Good shout. Remus 73. He is 38, to be fair. I feel like I recognise that guy. No, maybe I don't. I don't know who that was, actually. Yeah, when did he leave Fulham? Oh, in 2024. Fair enough. So at the start of the 24-25 season. I think we'd have signed Nunes if he was the right back he is now. We didn't even sign him to be a right back, did we? We signed him to be a midfielder, in theory, to be a Gundogan replacement, and that didn't work out. That's fair as I'll say. I have no idea who that person was, though. Chris Hemsworth, was it? Was it really? What, Thor? Didn't look anything like him. Didn't look anything like him. Yeah, Nunes is a terrible signing for the context he was brought in. He was brought in to be. I didn't think it was Chris Hemsworth. It's like, are my eyes deceiving me? Well, like Danny Murphy did not even like. That's the issue. Like, if you zoom into these like American athletes, like my commentators had no idea who that was, so they weren't even talking about him. I'm guessing that's for the American screens. I'm not sure. Oh, McKennie. He's gliding through the box. Goes backwards. Exactly, Nunes, yeah. Now, it's not Nunes slander, but... Oh, here we go. It's really nice by Des. I thought he was going to buy a penalty then. Good defending, though. Cautious. Fight, fight, fight. Having a tussle here. And there we go, the foul. There we go. There was a lot of touching there, a lot of touching. Ill how true assistant. Hope you feel better soon. Ronaldo fans really want to see him score, like they don't even care if the other players score. Wait, that's why people hate João Neves? I would have thought the Portuguese fans wouldn't have fallen for the con of Ronaldo's narcissism. I'd have thought they'd have been able to see that he's a massive hindrance to the side. No one defending him on the edge of the box. It's really bad by Australia. And there we go. It's another one. The goalkeeper did a dive. Oh, the flag's up. Is he offside? Oh, what a shame. Terrible. Terrible defending by the US again. You can't give him that much space on the edge of the box, right? That's crazy. Yeah, he's offside. He's offside, to be fair. That's weird. Yeah, there's surely, I guarantee there's no way that's Portuguese fans, is it? As Ryan says, Penaldo fans harassing. There's no way it's Portuguese fans. It will just be Ronaldo fanboys. Wait, it didn't look tight. Really? Really? Okay. Let's have a look, see. He looks quite off. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, I was looking at the wrong player. He might actually be onside. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong player. Well, this will kill the game. It's a fix. Oh. Can't hear a thing. I'm assuming it's going to be a goal. I'll just pop one in there. There we go. It's onside. And that's 2-0 just before the stroke of half-time. And Australia are crashing in this one. There we go. Yeah, if it's 1-0 at half-time, you can maybe think Australia will get something from the game. But 2-0 now, that's it, surely. You've got to make some mass changes at half-time, because so far it's been a pretty bad game from the Aussies. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong USA player. No, he's actually definitely onside. Well done. They did win their first game, RC. somehow. It's currently up in the air, Nabito. It's currently up in the air. We don't know yet. From as I understand it, from my ITK sources, Savio's currently been sent away to just have a think about what he wants to do, basically, because the decision will ultimately lie with him now. Does he want to stay where someone's trying to force him out of the club? Or does he want to go where he doesn't have to deal with that and can have a new challenge? We shall see. We shall see. Turkey gonna scam their way into the knockouts. Maybe. Maybe. They could draw against the US, couldn't they? Do you reckon? Yeah, beat Paraguay, draw, 4 points. That's enough. That might be enough to get second, actually, in this group. Potentially. I don't know, Nunes. I'd actually assume he'd probably play on the left because isn't Kudus more of a right winger? So wouldn't the main front three have like your wingers of Kudus and Savio? Is that right? Yeah. I'd assume, I know they can technically both play on both sides, but I'd assume that that's how it would happen. Which I think is a bit of a shame because you know my thoughts on Savio's best position, but I mean, he can play there. Ball in. Richards. Oh. Foul. Pochettino or Midreska? Do you not like Maresca, Quans? There's the offside tech. Yep, the flailing foot is playing him on. There's still a world where Savio does stay. I think right now, and I know this isn't that helpful as information, but right now it's very 50-50. It's very up in the air. You'll notice that last week or the week before, whenever it was all kicking off, and it was like, he's definitely going to go, that sort of thing. Now it's gone a bit more muted. And I'll probably stay the case for like another week or so, maybe. Was that a foul against the US? Hello? Oh, it's handball. Fair play. Savage just not live up to potential. I still don't believe he's really been given the chance to properly live up to his potential, in all honesty. That's why I'm not that eager on him going, but... Yeah, Quans, unfortunately, mate, we both know that's not going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen. I think issue number one, who even wants Donnarumma, and can afford his transfer fee and his wages. I think you're looking at basically no one outside of Saudi clubs who are seemingly pulling a lot of their investments from football. So that's like, yeah, so Saudi's maybe the only realistic option, and is that even as realistic anymore? Because I think the PIF, Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, I'm pretty sure they're pulling out investments from the league, aren't they? Wasn't there a thing with Newcastle? Something like that. I can't remember the exact ins and outs. Something like that. Hello, Bergerstein. It won't be a foul, mate. You got to get up. Well, if we get rid of Savio, we have to bring in another player, don't we? Clearly, we have to, surely. But we've got 2 minutes left of added time. We've had a couple of ad breaks, of course, and an injury or two, and VAR. So it's quite a lengthy first half, this one. By Safanov making the starter, for real. I mean, he won the Champions League. That's the logic, right? Hello, Ultimate. Yeah, politically, you're not going to be able to have the highest paid goalkeeper in the league on the bench. You just can't do that politically. I don't think that Maresca's going to be allowed to do that. Even if he wanted to. And we're assuming he wants to. Who knows? Maybe he's desperate for Donnarumma. Maybe he doesn't care about his past principles. Maybe he's changed his mind. I don't bloody know. Yeah, looks like Diamande might be going to Liverpool. Could be a thing. Australia, do you have anything for us? You've done naff all in this game. Outside the first 10 seconds. Oh, here we go. It could get even worse here. Oh, he wasn't able to release him. That's a shame. Dest, I think it was. He was surging through the middle. Oh. Here is Dest. He takes the shot, and it's a decent save. And that should be it for the first half. Sorry, guys. I got a text from my uncle. Oh, for God's sake. I've got some work to do then after this one. Oh, he's given. No, he hasn't kept him. I made a slideshow for LNobbins' 90th birthday party tomorrow because we've hired out a function room. Half time, by the way. We've hired out a function room, and it's gonna be like a slideshow. And it's like there's a lot of photos there. I think it's like 180 or something like that. It took a long time to scan everything in and edit everything. That took basically all of my time yesterday, and I finalized it and I sent it off. And I've just been sent like a video. Like, can this be at the 11th hour? Can this be added? I mean, like, it can, but I've already sent it to my mum. Fine, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it because I'm nice. Yeah. Can we see the slideshow? Not really, mate. It's a family slideshow, so no. To be honest, no. Some places are just terrible. No, true. Sorry, guys. I've not really been locked into this game. Australia's just been a bit shit. And it's not really been that much of a contest. And a big up to the US for dominating and whatnot. But it's just not been an especially entertaining game, to be honest with you. So sorry that I've been speaking about other bits and bobs. And whatnot. It's also fucking hot in this room. I don't know why. So I need to turn my fan on. It is well hot. Might be too hot. It is, yes, on my mother's side. That's correct. That is correct. Big up to you, Jeff. It has been dull. We're whacking this shit up to 12, yeah? Yes. Fan on full blast, boys. I'm going to make it not oscillate, so I'm just going to have it totally on me the whole time. Excuse me, it's currently oscillating. Come on, mate. It's 29 degrees in this room, according to my fan. There we go. Christ. It's weird. The weather's so weird. Like, it's not even sunny at all. It's just incredibly muggy and grim. In fact, I'm going to open my window. Just be one sec, guys. Oh. There we go. It's very humid, yes. What would you say to Donnarumma if you met him in person and could have a conversation? I don't know. Like, do we have to talk about football? Can I just, like, ask him for, like, recipes? That's what I do, because I'm trying to create an Italian fashion wardrobe thing right now. I don't think he's probably a decent guy, Nunes. I think he's actually a very lovely person. I think he's actually really nice and kind. I think politically, from what I understand, he's very aligned with what I believe as well. I really like him as a person, based on what I know anyway. Just don't like him as a footballer for us, that's all. I'm sure that he said something like about, because Italy played Israel at one point, didn't they? I'm sure that he was making a political point at one point, something like that. And also, I do like how passionate he is. There's no, you know, I do like that, and I do like how he clearly loves the club and is very happy that he's here. It's very nice that he's here, and that's lovely. And I do love that he loves City. That's great, obviously. I've never criticised his character because I think, as I understand it, this is Donnarumma. As I understand it, he's a lovely person, and I love it. I love players who love their club and want to be here, and there's no doubt he immediately bonded with the fans as well. Like I was obviously at, yeah, exactly. I was at the Manchester derby in his first game, and he was immediately waving to us all, celebrating with us all, at every single opportunity, and I like that a lot, of course. Unfortunately, Calvin Phillips. This is a really bad example. I'm not saying that Donnarumma is as bad as Calvin Phillips, obviously, but I'm using an extreme example. Calvin Phillips is also a lovely human being, clearly very, very nice and happy and kind and brilliant, but there's a reason why it didn't work out for him, and there's a reason why he should never play for City again, Calvin Phillips. That's an extreme example, but you know what I mean. This is sport at the end of the day. It's all well and good being nice, but you also need to be able to be suitable for the role and the thing. As I say, maybe a bad example, but hopefully you understand the extreme that I'm talking about there. Oh! It's because he never played, Quans. It's because he never played. Yeah, well, the Jack one, yeah. Look. A little bird told me that Grealish is apparently a massive twat. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. So I'm not going to libel anyone because I don't know. I don't know if that's true. And again, Jack's public persona is incredibly positive, and I love him. I adore what he does for charity and that sort of stuff. Little Birds told me that he got into like a fight with someone, and he's apparently a knobhead about it. So exactly, that's why I'm not necessarily choosing to believe it. But the person who told that to me was someone who's quite big in like the journalistic space. It wasn't Sam Lee, before you guys say. It wasn't anyone like that. But no, that might be cap. Again, the hands are up. That might be bollocks. That might be fake news. But that's what I was. That's what I was told. I have said it before. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It was Fabrizio. He got on the phone to me. LNobbins. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Peroni's ever gonna come back now. He's chilling in Como, isn't he? That's the thing, right? Or did I say it that long ago? Wow. Fair play. I say so many things, guys. I forget what I've revealed and what I haven't. Hello to you, Shim. How are you? He loves Como. And why wouldn't you? Lake Como's absolutely gorgeous. Why would you not want to be there? If they ever become... Wait, aren't they in the Champions League? Didn't they finish in the Champions League spaces? If they ever become sort of like an established European side, then that's going to be like the go-to place for so many people, right? You get me? So Bob, I think both things can be true. I think that the US's opposition has been weak, but I think the US have also done their part, and they have looked strong. My mind hasn't changed on them. I think they will get knocked out either at or before the quarterfinals, depending on who they come up against, obviously. But I think both things can be true. But if you're from the US, you're allowed to enjoy the good performances. Like, why not? Absolutely. I'm cooling down, by the way, guys, in case anyone's interested. So who did that? So if I had Turkey to top this group, which obviously hasn't happened. So who did I have Turkey playing in the next round? Because that might be able to inform who I think US would get in the next rounds. Right, what we're saying. Oh, fuck, I've been hit with an advert on my own video. What a bastard I am. Anyway. Who did I say for Turkey? Oh, sorry, I'm picking the best third place teams there. Come on, past Nobbins. Hurry up, mate, you little prick. I had Turkey playing Bosnia. So that's one of the better placed third place teams. Okay, so I reckon they will get through the round of 32, therefore. Because I think they'll beat any best placed third place team, to be honest with you. Who did I have after that? This is assuming they top their group. In the round of 16, I had Turkey against Belgium. So therefore it would be the USA against Belgium. But Belgium are dog shit, aren't they? Yeah, if it is Belgium, I reckon the US might win that one, you know. I do actually reckon that. So therefore I go quarterfinals. And there, I've got Belgium to play Spain. So, yeah. I'm pretty happy with my prediction, therefore. I think the quarterfinals will be where it ends for them. But that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but that's good. Getting to the final 8 is still quite good. I don't know if the US have ever got past the quarterfinals because I think in the first ever World Cup the US got to the semi-finals, but I think there was only like one knockout round or something like that. So in its more modern form, I don't think they've ever got past the quarters, have they? So that's where I would predict them to end up. Quarterfinal, and that's when they will meet a big opponent, such as Spain. There weren't many, and it wasn't really the World Cup, because there were no teams from Africa, and there were no teams from Asia, and there were only a couple teams from Europe, because of the travel conditions. It was mainly South America, and then a couple of European nations. I think Belgium were in the first one, maybe. Question mark. I know that, it wouldn't have been... oh my god, what would... Oh, I don't want to say something like politically wrong here, but like, what was like Serbia in 1930? I think it was. What was it? Because I think that they were in it as well. I don't think... No. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. I can't... My history's terrible, man. It was Yugoslavia, thank you. Let's double check it. Yeah, it was Yugoslavia. Yeah, because I remember researching that video, because I was going to do a video, like, just like a history series, but I just, like, that died immediately. They got robbed in their semi-final historically, something like that. Allegedly, because I don't think there's any footage from it. There was like a Serbian film. No, not that Serbian film. There was like another one, which I think something to do with like Sarajevo, We're Coming, something like that. And it was like a recreation of the Yugoslav campaign and how they got robbed allegedly. So that's a thing. Yeah, not that one, the other one. Yeah, so just to confirm, guys, there were... Oh my god, this is mad. So there were 4 teams from Europe. Belgium, France, Romania, Yugoslavia. 2 from North America, Mexico, the US. 7 from South America, because it was hosted in Uruguay. So Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Paraguay, Peru, Uruguay. Japan withdrew. So there were no nations from Asia or Africa, and here's why. Japan withdrew. And Siam withdrew. That's how far back we are going. That's Thailand, right? It was when it was still called Siam, which is mad. So they withdrew. That's how long ago this was. I mean, it's nearly a century in fairness. And then this one, I didn't know this tidbit. Apparently, Egypt missed their ship. That apparently happened. This is according to Wikipedia. How do you miss your ship? Come on, guys. It's the inaugural World Cup. You're playing at. I do remember that English clubs refused to let their players go because something to do with like when they get compensated, something like that. And like a lot of English players were professionals back then. Uruguay Nebs. I think they were professionals back then, so and the fact that they weren't getting compensated meant that they'd miss out on work. Something like that. Something like I can't remember the full ins and outs of it, but it was something along those lines. There we go, guys. History on the LNobbins channel. History. Hello, DJ. I want Australia to try and get a result. The patriotism of the US do my head in. That's good. I think it's okay to be... I mean, I've never fully understood... I mean, with this, a totally different topic. I've never fully understood, like, patriotism in its rawest sense, but there's nothing wrong with, like, getting behind your, like, footballing country and being... And in that sense, for sure. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's coming home. Dylan, wrong flag, you fraud. You little fraudster. I'll stick with my score prediction. I said 2-0. I'll stick with 2-0. Until it can't happen, I'm going to stick with it. That's what I'll do. I can't really see the US doing it. Sorry, I can't really see Australia doing anything. They're a little bit stinky. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. An Australian consolation. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess, isn't it? Better than nothing, guys. Coming out for the second half. No, of course not, Bob. Of course not. Realistically, it will be one of the big boys. A minnow has never... Well, apart from like the really, really early days where Uruguay were not supposed to beat Argentina, and again, very different format. A minnow's never really won the World Cup. Ever. To be fair. It's always been a relatively big footballing nation. We've spoken about it before. There's not been much variety in World Cup winners in relative terms. In relative terms. Yeah, I would like it if more teams did it. Indeed, Bob. Back in the 30s, India supposedly were pretty decent at footy, but they refused to play the World Cup because they demanded to not play barefoot, and since then India has been behind. Yeah. So, I mean, it's all about... I don't know the state of play with Indian football. I obviously know that they're a very large nation and that sort of thing. I guess it's the same thing with, like again, China's a very big nation, but... And they dominate nearly every... Like, the Olympics, they absolutely dominate, don't they? China. I've no idea how much money's invested into their own game. They tried to make their own league, but I think the reason why they stopped it was because they realised that they weren't developing their own players, I think. So I actually don't know. I mean, it takes a while, doesn't it, to create these players. But I've no idea how much investment there is in Indian football or, like, Chinese football. Right, we're about to kick off the second half, team. There we go. Oh, and the US have done the woke thing of... Are you kidding me? They've actually bottled their... Oh, my God. My things are all fucked now because they've actually bottled the kickoff. How incompetent can you be? Like, what is this? Oh, my God. The timer's all fucked now. Brilliant. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. Can you not do anything right, USA, you stupid pricks? What are you doing? I have no idea if my timer's synchronized now. I'll be so honest with you. My timer is reliant on them kicking the fucking ball correctly. I didn't think that would happen. Christ. You should get kicked out of the World Cup just for that. Pissing me off. They had to retake the bloody kickoff. Anyway. Oh, is he on Village? I wasn't even paying attention. Big up. India are crap to the chat. But yeah, but my question is like, why? Again, I don't know enough about it. Why did they retake it? I think that the ball wasn't properly on the halfway line or something when they tried to do it. Australia coming out here, pressing hard. There's lots of Aussie fans. It must be said. There's lots of yellow. That's a handball, surely. Ref says no. Okay, fair enough. I thought that would have been a blatant handball. Do we have a whippage? No. No, apparently not. Maybe, Jack. Maybe. That's fairs. That is fair dues. China Super League, which Oscar dominated prior to retiring, yeah. That was such a weird period, wasn't it? And then, do you guys remember when, like, the Saudi League started, and you had all these people saying, oh, this is going to be a different situation to China. Get ready to have a challenger for the Premier League. I was just like, what are you idiots talking about? Like, respectfully, what are you talking about? This is going to be another pie in the sky thing that lasts for like a few years, and then it will be a bunch of players who are past it a bit. There'll be a couple of options who go there and don't care about their career, and then that'll be the end of it. And now we're seeing less money even being invested into it. So it's literally already happened. When did the Saudi League probably start to kick off? Was it 5 years ago? Something like that. And we're already seeing less investment put into it from the PIF. The idea that they were ever going to... Like, people were saying, oh, get used to... You know, we might have to invite the Saudi teams into the Champions. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Respectfully, shut the fuck up. That was never going to happen. Was never going to happen. Like, you saw like the attendances of those games. It was a barren wasteland, mate. It was never going to happen. In terms of average team rankings, Saudi League still far worse than MLS. Does not surprise me. I don't know why they're trying to big it up. Maybe it was just because Ronaldo when they were trying to justify it. And you'd get the occasional relevant player going there. Like, was it that Vega? Was there like a? I feel like there was a Spanish midfielder who was linked with City, and then just ended up going to Saudi or something. Gabri Vega. Is he still there? Because he was supposed to be like the next big thing, and nothing ever happened. Yeah, Celta Vigo. Well, he's not even in the Saudi League anymore. He's playing for Porto. Brilliant. So brilliant. So he had a couple years there, earned a mint, and then dipped. Brilliant. Yeah. So, weird. I didn't realise that was the same one who was the Saudi one, so... This wasn't going to happen, guys. Even, I think... Because, I mean, Gaski's into golf and whatnot. I don't know if everyone's into golf here. But didn't they, like, take over the golf scene or something? And even that is now being pushed back against. Some bullshit like that. I don't know the exact ins and outs of it. Or something like they bought all the golfers. I don't know. Or forced them to play for their thing. But I'm sure now, again, they're having to restructure the money because, again, you can't solve all your problems by just throwing money at it. You've got to be some organic reach to it as well. Yeah, to be fair, it does feel like all the fans. But I guess like a one-off fight, that's a bit different, isn't it? Whereas, you know, like a long-standing thing is a bit of a different conversation. Get Johnson for backup right back, says Lerm. Get me for backup right back, honestly. Get me there, I'll sort them out. Sports washing. Oh, guys, I really want a Bank of America account now with all this advertising. Oh, cuts inside. Bad ball. Forces the US back. Come on, Australia. Make this a competition, mate. I wanted this to be an exciting game. I wanted to do this game just so I'd give, like, each of the hosts, like, a group game that we'd stream. Because we obviously did Mexico in the opening one. We did Canada. We did Canada. Now the US. Come on, Australia. Make it an affair. Oh, Robinson's lost it. Australia, counter-attack. There's so many. They have so many defenders deep that there's just no bodies forwards, or not enough bodies forward anyway. See, they cross that ball in. There's 4 US players and only 2 Aussies. They've won it back here though, and they lose it again. Oh, here we go. Balogun in. He's 1v1. He can make it 3. Oh, it's actually good defending. Excellent defending against Balogun. Evening to you, Kazoo. Yeah, PIF has stopped funding them. Yeah, they're apparently pulling out of lots of things. I mentioned like Newcastle and the Saudi League earlier as well. Australia are League One quality. Very poor championship, at least as Oliver. They are. I don't even know who their players really play for. Got a Norwich player, so that's what championship. Melbourne, I mean, Jesus. New York City, Sydney, Melbourne, Feyenoord, to be fair. Swansea, championship. Yeah, Leicester, League One. Parma, to be fair, Parma. Grazer, I don't know what that is. And Melbourne again. Who are the players they brought on? I don't even know why that is. St. Pauli. Bundesliga, or is that Bundesliga 2, Bundesliga B, whatever it's called, and then Watford, yes, and more championship. So they are of that quality. So I guess it does make sense that they look like that. They do look like that because they just are that. Oh, they got relegated. Well, L for them. So yeah, lots of lower league sides then. I can't wait for this next season. Oh, we will get Anderson. Don't you worry, DJ. Don't you worry. It'll be all good. It's a corner. Yeah, so we need to tell Australia that they are losing by 2 goals. If I had to take 1 US player at City for next season, who would it be? See, in the past it would have been Robinson, but we don't need a left back anymore. I think Richards is a good player, but we don't need him. We got the better Crystal Palace centre-back in Gahey. I guess Dest, just because he's a right-back. So I'd go for him. Just because he's not... Just because he's a right... He can be like backup to Nunes. I'd probably go for him. None of them move me, though. I can't lie. None of them move me. Just none of them. You know, the question was, if I had to take one, I'd go for Dest. Why not? How old is he? 25. There we go. Decent. Backup option at right back. Bosh. Sorted. I mean, he can play there though, can't he? So it's all good. Camera keeps cutting to these people. I have no idea who they are. My commentators are silent right now. I don't know who these people are. It's so funny. It's not saying anything. Normally a commentator will say something like, oh, and there in the crowd is, I don't know, Selena Gomez. I don't know. My commentators were just silent throughout that whole affair. They just didn't know. They were like... You guarantee he looked at Danny Murphy, was like... Oh. They've cut back to that person as if I'm supposed to know who that is. That's Dennis Rodman's daughter. What a tenuous link that is. So a basketballer from the 90s, their daughter. Jesus. What a tenuous ass link. Oh, is she actually a person? Okay, fairs. She's actually a footballer. Okay, I thought he was saying that her claim to fame is she is just the daughter of someone. Different daughter. She's on the women's team. That's fair enough. I thought they were just showing me Dennis Rodman's random daughter for no reason. That's fair enough then. I accept that. My commentators did not know who that was, though. So that would have been interesting, actually. Fair play. My commentators should have said, and there's that. And there's that person. The two gentlemen, I had no idea who they were. Does anyone know who the gentlemen were? That's not the Rodman I assumed it was. That's not the footballer. I'm so confused. This is the thing, guys. I need my commentators to educate me. They were just dead silent. Hello, Pint. How are you? The Chuckle Brothers. Well, unfortunately, one of the Chuckle Brothers is dead. Former Seahawks player. Jesus. Right, okay. Yeah, I've no idea. Can't lie, guys. Can't lie, won't lie. I did try to get into NFL, but I just can't do that sport. Just can't do it. Well, yeah, Paul Chuckle, I think it was, died years ago. Like, not even recently, like I think 10, 15 years ago. Yeah, I assume they also, if it's a US commentator, Schwartz, I assume they already knew who they were going in fairness. I'd guess. Yeah, I couldn't do baseball either. Barry Chuckle, sorry. Yeah, Rip Barry. The leaner one. Big up the two Ronnies, though. Yeah, big up to them. Chuckle vision. Chuckle vision. Oh, that's good defending, is it? He's won a foul. Well done. Yeah, baseball again. Don't like baseball. Tried it. Turn-based. Boring in my opinion. Yeah, just didn't really get it. Mrs. Nobbins has been to a couple of baseball games in person. And she said she really liked it. But she said that she didn't really watch the game. And they just like drank alcohol and ate food. That sounds fun. I'd be up for baseball if it's just that. F1 streams. Try to get into F1. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, mate. Oh, I don't know then, Bush Schwartz. Don't know. I watched one Grand Prix, which was really interesting because Lewis Hamilton was popping off, and that was actually quite interesting. And I was like, I don't really know what's going on. Yeah. It's hard to justify doing random shit nowadays, True Citizen, because I need to work on other projects and whatnot. Yeah, I know. But I was earning, like, basically nothing at that time. Oh, it's giving a goal kick instead. So there's, and you might not like this, but the majority do like the structure, and it does work. Sell out. Sorry, True Citizen. I'm sorry, mate. There's an Australian player down here. What's going on? Village. All my streams are fun. Hello. Funnily enough, guys, I'm not going to tailor to the needs of like 5 people. That'd be really weird. We've got another sponsor coming next month, which is very exciting. That's very, very exciting. You deserve nothing. You'll get nothing, Village, yeah? That'll be from the 1st of June. That's hopefully going to be a recurring one. So keep an eye out for that, guys. It's not me doing anything bad, Village. It's you, fraud. Sell out, shut up. It's not Nord, no. I did like the campaign with Nord. It was good. I did all of those naturally as well. There was no script there. I just like went for it. No, it's not Manscaped. What's that person doing? Oh, they're emptying their Hoover into the brown bin. Hello? Oh, Jack, can you help me out, mate? No, it's not Raid Shadow Legends. Excellent work, Jack. Love that from you. You'll find out what it is. Don't worry, it'll be all good. It's something I believe in, which is always good. Because you guys know me, I don't plug something unless I use it and or believe in it. Or am morally aligned with it. Shut up, village. Come on, Australia. Fucking do something, pricks. Do something. It should be pint. Big up in Constance Pants. Oh, here we go. They listen to my shouts. They're actually in the US box. Put a good cross in. Oh my fucking lord, he's fallen over. Oh my god. He actually fell over, mate. What is going on? He had a shot and is well over in the end. Welp. Yeah, needs to do much better there. Yeah, it was a good first time ball. Nice running behind. Could it finish 3-2? No. I do not think it will. He fell over there, mate. Needs to do a lot better. Oh, wait. Is he stepping him? I don't think so. Kazoo, chill out, mate. Well, that's our one attack. So you're allowed one attack every half in this game with Australia. We had the first one inside the first 40 seconds. That was that one for this time. No village, mate. Lack of mullets. Is that a popular hairstyle in Australia? A mullet. Is that a thing? I've never understood a mullet. I've never understood the style. No, mate. Brady, you're more likely to score than concede at this point. My 2-0 is still on the cards, I will say. Mullets, kangaroos, and shit beer is the only thing they're known for. Well, they're very good at cricket, aren't they? Again, I've never watched a cricket game in my life. But aren't they good at cricket? Isn't that a thing? Are they good at rugby? I feel like they're good at rugby. Or is it New Zealand that are good at rugby? I don't know. They're good for having deadly animals per capita. New Zealand, there are the ruggers. The rugby boys. Big up South Africa. Are Australia not also good at rugby, though? Or are they like just less good? What is it with England inventing sports and then not being the best at them? What's that all about? What's that all about? Because I don't think we're the best cricket team, are we? I don't think we're the best rugby team. I don't think, and we're obviously not the best football team. What's that all about? We need to lock in. We're being too generous here. We need to actually be better at these things. Lawn bowls, wow. Oh, here we go. They're actually in the box here. Oh, it's straight down the middle, though. I mean, yeah, well, I don't know the full history of cricket. And oh, no, I do. I don't know the full history of cricket, but I know the history of rugby and association football. Yeah, like the English invented association football, i.e. football that we know now. And England also invented rugby because rugby was association football. But there was a disagreement by rugby school who said that you should be allowed to hold the ball with your hands. Hence, rugby was invented. Not a foul, get up, mate. Come on, Australia, do better there. Is that your lad, Village? Is that your lad? Yeah, they fouled him. Give him a penalty, honestly. Give him a penalty. Your cousin's fiance plays rugby. That's nice. Rugby seems like it's like a game where, is it really worth it? Because you get cauliflower ears if you're in a certain position. It looks incredibly dangerous. Is it like... And you've got to be quite large as well, haven't you, to be like great at it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Tried to watch a cricket game. Issue was I didn't have 3 whole days of my life to waste. Yeah, when an individual game goes on for days, I'm like, what is this sport? What is this sport? England tried to be good at American football. Yeah, we don't play that, obviously. I'm sure there are some teams in this country, but I don't know any. Yeah, I mean, you must have really bad injuries in rugby, surely. Village, can you like calm down, mate? Like, it just like generally, it's not 2021 anymore. It's a bit jarring. Can you like stop? Thank you. It's very jarring. Bleeding from every corner. No, innit? I never played rugby. Yeah, that's something I expect from like 13-year-old Village. Not, aren't you 18 nowadays? Can you like be a human being nowadays? Thank you. Football originated as Kuja and Agent Sport dating back. That might have been the origin, but in respect of what it is today, association football, the English invented it. That's factual information. Darts, yeah. I don't consume darts or watch it. That was a pun, guys. Guys, ad break. Munir isn't a professional footballer, Nabito. Hello to you, Andrew, right? Nobbins and CR7 fans and Lewis Hamilton fans. Wow, what's wrong with Nobbins fans, Andrew? Hello? Worst fan bases in the sports. I don't know enough about the F1, Andrew, but I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you. I would have done Scotland, Morocco, Nunes, but it's at 11 o'clock. So it's just a bit tricky to do it, to be honest with you. Too tricky. But I'm with you. It would have been more interesting. I'll repeat. I've no idea if I'm going to be able to do Scotland, Brazil. No idea if I'm going to be able to do that logistically. If the group is got a lot of jeopardy at that time, I'd be very interested in doing it. The game tomorrow is going to be good. Sorry, the game on Monday is going to be good. I'm not doing any over the weekend. Argentina, Austria. That'll be that'll be a tidy game. And then we've got England, Ghana, obviously. Ecuador, Germany, I'm excited for that. Norway, France, I'm excited for that. And England's last game, we're going to batter them, so that's going to be a thing. Favourite game at the World Cup? What, you mean like that I've streamed, Oliver? Or that I've just watched in general? Let me know, because that changes the question, I think. Yeah, it is. We haven't had a 6 p.m. yet. We've just had like 8 p.m.ers so far. What I always say about the US is we can beat about anybody on our day. We can also lose to anybody. We are volatile. Oh, he said outside of the England game, though. True said to him. He said outside of that game. That I've watched so far. Okay, so I would say... What was a game that I really liked? Iran, New Zealand was fun. The second half of Japan, Netherlands was very fun, wasn't it? That was really good. Yeah, that's a good answer. From what I was able to catch, Brazil, Morocco looked good. Yeah, so those ones, yeah. So second half of Japan, Netherlands, but Iran, New Zealand was also fun. There have been quite a lot of fun games. I believe we will win, Jesus. I believe that we will win. Oh, yeah, the GOAT Messi, yeah. Watch the goals. Wasn't able to watch the game, obviously. Some boy, Messi. It was funny. All the memes that would come out, man. You got, like... And you got Messi, Haaland, and Mbappe. All scoring goals, all popping off. On the biggest stage. And you just got Ronaldo. This guy, man. Ten Hag Casemiro, yeah, in the big 26 is crazy. My Norwegian meat shield popping off. Oh, I love him. Lord North, he's one of the worst prime ministers. Literally lost the US, that's crazy. I don't know what Vegemite is. Vegemite? Not sure what that is. Have you ever been on a 5K before? Like a run? Oh my god. Not like... Not one that wasn't on a treadmill. I've done them on treadmills, but not on foot. You know what I mean? Not on like actual road. And I imagine it's a bit different. So it depends what your definitions are. One time I just did... I did 10k accidentally on a treadmill. Just because I was bored. And I always used to jog at 10 kilometers an hour on the treadmill. And I was just like, oh, just do this for an hour. Why not? See what happens. That's when I was very... that's when I was very... well, I was doing treadmill every single day. Oh, Australia, they've won the ball. They've lost the ball in the defensive third. Never mind, I thought I was actually going to talk about something interesting there. Welp. Teacher, I remember the teacher giving me the rugby ball. The entire whole side ran at me. Yeah, exactly. I would release the ball immediately if I was forced to play rugby. I'd release it immediately. Ain't no way that I am dealing with a tackle here. Oh my god, I've never thought about the lists, I'll be honest. This has been such a... not an appealing game. Low-key. Who's low-key man of the match? What do you guys reckon? Oh, right, I'm gonna have to turn the thing on answer. I thought we'd be able to get away with it this stream, but obviously not. Whilst I'm dealing with the subscriber thing, guys, tell me who you think is the low-key man of the match in the agenda shit list. I'm just gonna have to change a setting here because for some reason we're getting loads and loads of bots over the past week. It's been very annoying. Right, I've set it to 20 minutes. There we go. So annoying. Hopefully that sorted it. What did I do to Village? Hello? What have I done? Just for scoring the own goal. That's an obvious one, isn't it? Because he wasn't able to sort his feet out in time. Yeah, we'll go for him for the shit list. Burgess, definitely. Should have sorted his feet out. Here come the US. Are you going to do something, lads? I mean, they're chilling. They've won it, haven't they? No, I didn't. True citizen, shut up. Oh, good intercept. Oh. Maybe Australia will do a comeback and that'll be my low-key hero. We can lock him in, though, Jack, as the shit list. We can do that. I just did 10k on a treadmill. As I say, that was when I was doing treadmill every single day. That was the first time I went to like a gym properly, and I lost a lot of weight very quickly. That was many a year ago. Ball in. Oh. See, a goal would make this interesting, just so there's some jeopardy. They've dropped off a bit in the second half of the US. Richards, again, good defending. There is, Jack, you're not wrong. Let's pop him in for now. Prime Nobbins. Well, prime cardio Nobbins, anyway. I'm in my prime right now, RE strength. I think I mentioned, was it last week that I was going for like a new PR in like one of my lifts, and I did get there. I did 9 reps, which I've never done before. I think the most I've ever done that weight is like 5 reps. So I'll do 10 next time. Hopefully, anyway. That'll be on Monday, we'll see. Thank you. Oh! Cuts inside. Oh, I was trying to dink it to the back post. Fair play. I actually, genuinely, guys, I actually sort of have abs now. Which I never thought I'd say. At rest as well. Not like a rippling six-pack or anything like that. But you can clearly see, even when I'm not flexing, you can clear... Flabs is crazy work. You can clearly see the individual ab bellies. I'm not going to whip them out, mate. Chill out. Not right now, anyway. Maybe I'll whip them out later. But you can actually see them. You can, yeah. I don't know if you can see them after a full day of eating and drinking, but that's good. So the cut is working. We're nearly there. I just want to get there before holiday. That's all I want, because I know the first day of holiday that they're going, because I'll be eating bare burgers and, well, probably not burgers, but you know what I mean. I'll be eating all the Greek food, all the souvlaki. Drinking all the mythos. I have no idea, DJ, to be honest. If anyone does know. The match will come out in a few months, though. Did I give them names? No. Hello? I could do, though. I do walk. I do walk to and from the gym. Which takes an hour, collectively. And that's like a minimum. Well, that's 5 times a week, because I go to the gym 5 times a week currently. I'm not going to rank those people, guys. Hello. Not a penalty. Hello, Owl. How you doing, mate? You can get a 6-pack in 10 minutes. Is that by going to the fridge? No, wait. I don't know what that means, Mbappe. Hello? I used to be quite quick. I've no idea what my top speed is anymore. I used to be relatively quick. It's fair. Andrew, do you not like lifting weights? I don't know who they are. That's why I'm asking. I don't know who they are. Smith, Friedman, Keynes, Malthus. I don't know who they are. Did I ever play for a club? No, I was never good at football. Economists, I didn't study economics, I'm afraid. I don't know. Getting for the Scholar match here. Hopefully that's a bit more entertaining. Ball in. Ah, so bad. Oh my god, Australia are so fucking garbage. So bad. I did politics at university. Politics. It was interesting. It was good. I enjoyed it. To be fair. Marseille, shut up. Where do I at A-level? I've told you before, but I did English Lit, English Language, and History and General Studies. I don't know the full ins and outs of the online thing, but it's a bit concerning, isn't it? That, I mean, these bans are stupid. I understand the idea, but there's got to be a better way than a blanket ban. And also, it's not right that people over that have to now prove that they are that online. Just seems a bit, with all the data leaks that are out there, seems a bit sketchy, I don't know. True citizen, I will punch you if you call me a centrist again, I swear down. No, I did AS level maths, and I did AS level physics, and I did AS level music, but I wasn't very good at any of them. So I did too many AS levels all at once. I got too much for me. It got too much for me, so I had to focus on things I knew I was going to be good at, and I was very good at English. I've said it before, I did English language in 1 year, the AS and the A2. In fact, I did the A2 class in the same year, but I did the A2 before the AS. So it meant that I was well smart for the AS classes, but I didn't know what the hell I was doing in A2. Love that from you, Oliver. Big W for you. Accepted for your Masters in History. Well done, mate. Love that from you. I did a lot because I didn't know what I wanted to do. In my head, I was like, oh, maybe I'll be an engineer. I don't know. Maybe I'll be a writer. I didn't know what I was going to do. I did AS level music. Again, I didn't get especially good grades in any of them. It was way too much. I got stressed out, and there were way too many exams. So that was my bad. But then I sorted myself out, and it was all good. In the end, with the A2, it was fine. Because English language I found really easy. So I got an A in that, and that was good. Ball in, and it's just out. No, I didn't like physics again. I just did physics because I thought maybe I'd be an engineer. I didn't know what I wanted to be. Well, that was a dream, yeah, but again, it was a dream. I was trying to be more realistic. I was trying to think about practical fields. To be honest with you. No, it was tricky. Yeah, well, I guess I technically knew what I wanted to be for a while, but I didn't think it was ever achievable. So I guess in respect of like a real world job in massive speech marks there, massive bunny ears there. I never concluded what I wanted to be because I thought, oh, I want to be this. Or I thought I wanted to be a lawyer, and then I was, and I was like, fuck this is shit. So it's hard. You don't really know what you want to do until you end up doing it off. That ball fell through, and it has got to take the shot on, haven't you? He's fallen over. Referee says, get up. I mean, I guess Australia have asked a lot more questions in the second half, but it's got zero quality in front of goal, man. Zero quality. Yes, Oliver, yes. Yes, that is correct. Favourite video I've ever made is I think the best one I've ever, well, like as end product, the Colin Bell documentary, but making it was hell. Well, Colin Bell documentary is my best video, I think. That's the best one. Next best one's probably the Maresca analysis video. And then best one after that's probably the Donnarumma analysis video. No, I've said before, I don't regret being a lawyer because I got into the industry and I learnt that I didn't want to do it, and I got this house. And it enabled me to do what I'm doing right now. Here it's got to be! There's got to be! Score, for God's sake! They're so garbage, man! This is so horrendous. It's like I'm watching South Africa again. How have they not scored from that position? Fucketh me if that is calamitous. Make it fucking interesting, you pieces of turds. Right. Shoot. He missed it. He missed it. Oh my god, it's so dog shit, man. I've done a city history documentary, Nebs. I did a Colin Bell documentary. Would recommend. The most fun I've had on a video except Shirky. Damn it. Most fun. Maybe Kusanov, because even though I had like doubts and was like a little bit concerned, it was very fun to analyze. So I'd probably go Kusanov. Because he was fun. Fun to assess. I used to want to be a sports journalist, Kazoo. Hey, it can still happen. I guess that's what I technically wanted to be, because I wanted to, like, the dream was to host Match of the Day, which I guess is being a sports presenter or a sports journalist. That's sort of what I am in a way. Obviously on my own terms. Has there been a player I was wrong about? Well, I was like wrong on elements of players. Definitely. Like, I didn't get everything right for every single player. There's quite a lot I did get wrong. I don't know if there's a player where I've been out and out. They were like, I said they were good and they were dog shit, though. Or this is a trait this player does and then you just don't see it. So, yeah, to be fair, I was so wrong about Donnarumma for realsies. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely, for real. I have, Bob. Oh my god, those Endrick memes are so funny. Ancelotti, would you rather start Endrick or dance as a gay bear? Like, what is that? It's so funny. Auto-translated Twitter is the best Twitter I've ever seen. That's, these volleys, man, are so dog shit. Please stop. Do it then, Kazoo. Why not? Why not? You can start writing your own things, can't you? You create a portfolio. Do it. Is that George Weah? I think that was George Weah. Oh wait, Bob, not a tactical. Chill, chill, chill. Oh, it's kicking off here. Yeah, I did point out the lack of physicality, absolutely. But at the time, I didn't think it would be that much of a problem. Because I thought we were going to keep the ball on the ground. but even if we did, it has been a problem. Like, it's been a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. So I guess that's an area. I didn't think Reinders was going to be this defensively bad. I acknowledged it, but I didn't think it would be this level, to be honest with you. So that is a him. It's an us problem. It's also a him problem. Oh my god, yeah, the Gabriel. Oh yeah. Where someone says, oh my god, I've edited it so Gabriel does this. Sick penalty. And it's just him missing it every time. So dumb. Excuse me. Plans after the stream. Well, they always. I'll say hi to Mrs. Nobbins. I want an early night tonight because as I said, I've got to do bits tomorrow morning. I might do some more Anderson research and viewings. But I'm going to emphasize bed. Yeah, although to be fair, Nunes, we had literally no other options, did we? And in fairness, you can tell that he was brought into... The idea was for him to be brought in to be like that. Naveen, a yawn is not the same as being exhausted, hello? You say this every single time I do a yawn. No. It's a yawn. People yawn when they're not tired or exhausted. It's just a thing. Am I trusting Gabriel to score a pen to save my life? I'm not trusting anyone to score a penalty to save my life, hello? I'm not putting my life in anyone's hands. Hello, hello, hello? He's clearing defensively every single game, Nunes, honestly. I saw a stat the other day which will help me in my Foden video. Foden is the 4th best or 4th most intense presser compared to all other central midfielders and attacking midfielders. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. He's very good. Very, very good. Thoughts on cheating? Tell me what do you reckon my thoughts are? Come on, mate. Sometimes things can be more than it looks. No? No? I actually don't know. I think per 90 maybe. Overall, I think it's actually Anderson overall, but because Foden obviously was out of the team towards the end. I think per 90 he still has it, yeah. Something like that. Mmm. No, you shouldn't cheat at all, Toby. What's going on? Oh my god, this end product is so dog shit, man. What is happening? No, Toby, what? No. Just don't cheat, guys. Just be a good person. I've never understood cheating. Just, if you're not happy with someone, just break up with them. You know what I mean? It's not hard. Just say, this isn't working out, I want to see other people. I've never really understood the concept of cheating. Can't lie, won't lie. Why would you be with someone? If you even why would you even be bothering to be with someone? If you're intending on cheating with them? I don't get it. Oh, here we go. It could be 3 for the US. It's the worst cross ever. With cheating with Shirky, well, that's a different conversation. Didn't you watch the Madrid City game with a bloke who... Oh, yeah, I did. How do you remember that fact? But yeah. Yeah, I did. There was a guy from Guyana on the cruise. And... He just admitted that that's a... It's like, oh yeah, all these beautiful women on this cruise. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can pick one. I was like, wait, didn't you say that you're like, have a girlfriend or engaged? Oh yeah, but she's not on this cruise. She doesn't have to know. I was like, fucking hell. The referee's got cramp? No fucking way, man. This is a fucking farce. I can't remember the last time I've seen a referee pull up. How embarrassing. Come on, mate. You're going to be a meme now, I'm afraid. Third hydration break yet. Oh, yes, this is just an excuse to do more ad breaks, isn't it? So you see, our officials aren't getting enough fluids. We're going to have another additional fluid break. Yeah? More ads. Refereeing injured before GTA 6, yeah. What we doing here? This is so... He's like this other referee just ran onto the field and given him like an emergency beverage. I've never seen that before. That's so funny. Imagine if that's just like vodka. You okay, sir? Christ, what is going on? So confused. Ooh. Come on, mate. You only got 90 seconds, plus all the time you're on the floor for. End the game, mate. They'll have to be, won't they, Naveed? They'll have to be even more. Can Australia do something? No, they can't. Well, L for you. I don't know what pop the balloon means, Toby. What is that? Would you go and pop the balloon if it was your only way to have met Mrs. Nobbins? I don't know what pop the balloon is. Is it a dating show? Such a shitball, man. It's a YouTube thing. Yeah, send him off, honestly. Nah, I don't know what this is. Is it like blind date or something? Balogun comes off here. Jamie Varn's having a party. It's a YouTube dating series where a lineup of men or women stand with balloons, and one by one, contestants are brought out. And if they want to be with the person, they keep the balloon, and if they don't, then pop. So it's that Paddy McGuinness show. What was that show called? Where there's a bunch of ladies and they all have a buzzer. It's just that. Take Me Out, that's the one. So it's just a YouTube version. It's just a YouTube version of Take Me Out. I'd rather not go on one of those programs, to be honest with you. I'd rather not. I'm not having a go, but I do. I'm not saying you're a bad person if you go on those shows or anything, but I guess instinctively I'd question what sort of person you are if I the sort of person I would personally like to be with if you go on one of those shows. I'm not sure that's the sort of vibe that I'd be after, personally. Oh, it could get worse here. It could be a third. They're in the box. Take the shot on me. Take the shot on. No, he's blocked. And he's offside anyway. Shut up, true citizen. But if I didn't, I'd have never met her. Well, I guess I'd have to go in it then, wouldn't I? I guess I'd have to go in it by definition. Sure. Why not? Is that the answer you want? Is that what you want? Bastard. Excuse me. Hello, Blake. I'm doing very well, matey. How are you? Oh yeah, I'd have to, wouldn't I? Wouldn't want to, but if it's that or nil, then I guess I'll have to, won't I? Can you imagine, Teresa? Yeah, fuck this. He dresses George Washington. That's class. Good boy. I mean, you have to say that, don't you? Surely, if you don't, you're a bit of a twat, right? Yeah, this second half, nothing's happened. Sorry, guys. I've been talking about fucking popping balloons. Oh, we could have a goal here. Never mind. Cleared. Thankfully, DJ, this 0 breaks for me because I'm on the Beeb. Definitely not, Blake. It's really humid today. I've not enjoyed the weather today at all. There we go. Back-to-back wins for the US. Deserved wins as well. Absolutely. And they will be going through to the next round. I believe they will go as far as the quarterfinals. That is my prediction. Yeah, the game wasn't especially entertaining, so hopefully you found this stream entertaining. Hopefully you have. Hopefully you're happy with me not talking about the football when there's nothing going on, because there's very little to talk about if the game's dog shit. Oh, fuck, low-key hero, yeah. The low-key hero is that female official. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that one. Yeah, you've read my mind. Yes. Yes, I love how we thought of it at the same time, Jack. Yeah. She is the low-key hero. So the referee who brought the drink, that one. Yeah, some players did play well, but I think that's a more interesting one, because there wasn't really a player that I was moved by. I was thinking Richards, because I quite like some of his defensive work, but I quite like that one. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's a good shout. Oh, dear. No, there won't be any streams this weekend, because tomorrow it's LNobbins' birthday party. I'm doing a thing with my friends... on the description's good, Jack, otherwise I'm not going to know who it is, to be honest. And then I'm going straight out with my friends. I'm going to wear my new outfit. Hopefully I look cute in that. And then on Sunday, because Mrs. Nobbins and I have barely been able to spend any time with each other in the evening, because obviously the World Cup has been going on. So we are going to have a nice day together. We're going to have a date lunch. It's going to be very, very lovely. Play ratings, yes, Naveen. Download the Finalis app, and to be fair, there is a Home Nation version of Finalysis, if you so desire. Nobbins with the Nobblers. It'll be good. It'll be good. Yeah, all my little friends, they're going to meet my future brother-in-law. It's going to be very, very lovely. And yeah, we're just going out. We're going out to Nell's. We're going to have a little drink. It's going to be good fun. They're coming to my place first for pre-drinks. And yeah, should be good fun. Filmer Fisher brought the ref a drink when he was... Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like that. Excellent work. But yes, guys, so the next stream will be on Monday. Argentina versus Austria. Unless something, I don't know, unless an emergency meeting is required. But probably not. Probably not. I'd like to think we'll confirm Anderson this weekend. But if not, we'll confirm him at some point this month. There's no doubt about it. Or he'll get here we go'd. Whatever. I'm not going to do a stream if he gets signed, because what is there to say? I've said everything I need to say about Anderson in respect to like the thing. I'd just be sat there saying, right guys, we signed him. Okay. But there will be an analysis video, obviously. We've already done that though, Naveen. No, I don't know what else there is to say. There's nothing else, not in like a stream context anyway. Not for one that deserves its own emergency one anyway. Of course, just to go, I'll try to have a look at that tonight, matey. We're always discussing him, aren't we, Choosers? I feel like we discussed him non-stop. I feel like for like 2 or 3 weeks. No idea, Nabito. No idea. No idea. I'm talking about this haircut. Yeah, fairs. Oh, sorry, True Citizen. It's hard to tell over text when people are joking or not. That's why I need the emojis and the what's it? Exclamation marks. Punctuation. That's what I'm after. Yeah, excellent usage, Jack. Well done. Right, guys, I'm going to shoot off. Thank you so much for joining me again. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the matches. And I'll catch you all next time. Goodbye, guys.